Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good week in the stock market. It is Friday, closed about an hour ago. The market today we're down. A lot of things sold off today. SPY went down. I guess it was buy the rumor, sell the news on the stimulus. Kind of underwhelming, so people decided to sell out. I don't know. That's kind of what I've heard in my speculation. This week was good. We're up 300 on the week, and then towards the end of the day, it kind of sold off. So only up $90 on the long term this week. Not too bad. I'm happy with that. On the long term, I did sell out of my Airbnb shares actually just right before market close, because on that long term I have 10 shares I bought in the Robinhood account at IPO for the high price, kind of for swing trade, but I have 100 shares at the IPO price of $68, and those are getting transferred. So I don't need at this point I don't need 110 shares of Airbnb. That's over leveraged in my opinion. I should have maybe sold it out earlier, maybe here. I sold it out like right here, but no problem. We made like 180 bucks on it. Sold the 10 shares. It's bearish in my opinion, at least. I mean, maybe it'll find a bottom right here on this 180 day moving average. But it's still pretty new. So I'm imagining this is a higher high than this. So this low, it'll probably be a higher low. So maybe it'll find a low around here. And then probably won't swing trade it. I'm just gonna hold it long term. Maybe mess with the options. I don't know. Maybe we'll swing trade on that. Besides that, long term hasn't changed. Today we got some buying power, which is good. I wanted most of the stuff's down today. IMR's up, HD's up, but pretty much everything else is down. Tesla came down today, so our call credit spread on Tesla, it expired. Well, we filled it at a minimum of 1 cent, so this was a nice play. It's like $170 for, let's see, a call credit spread. It was a bearish position. Same with our Rocket mortgage. Let's just check the long term here real quick though. So Rocket went down, but we were still on our other play, our strike price was like $19, so we still had plenty of room to grow there. But yeah, that's the long term. Corsair is down, not a big deal. On the weekly recap, like I said, we're $80 up. Market had a couple sell-offs here, so not a problem. What I am excited about is the Webull and the E-Trade, and where I'm really trying to make quicker income to feed the long term. We did a lot of different stuff on here today, so let's look at today's orders, filled orders. So we bought into CRNT. This was a dead inside pick. This thing was crazy. He announced it and then thing halted. It was halted for like over an hour this morning, and I was looking at the bid ask spread and it was in the hundreds. It was like $99 and then halted and then unhalted. Bid ask spread $50, $59, halted. The market maker basically just made a bunch of money on people market ordering. Don't market order when it's halting. Don't even get close to that. The thing ended up, the charts wouldn't even load. They weren't even loading. It was just halting and unhalting. Nothing was changing on the chart. So yeah, basically this thing, so it doesn't even show it here, but right here, so from right here it halted, and then 1 hour later, see, does it show it as an hour? Yeah, look, 9:35 and then 10:35 it finally resumed here. But in this time, in this hour, people that market ordered, they bought however many shares they ordered at ridiculous prices, $50, $100, wherever the market maker pretty much pleased. So unfortunately, I feel like a lot of people lost a lot of money. Hopefully I didn't put too much into it, but I mean, I literally saw the bid and ask spread at $100 in this thing, and that's because I had an order, a limit order for 3 something, and then it was halted, didn't get filled. But then I could look at my orders and see the bid ask, and the bid ask spread was at $99.99 on the bid and ask, and that's just the market maker basically collecting commissions, collecting their payday. So I was gonna make a whole video about not marketing order for dead insides stock picks, but I'll just say it here. Things settled down, kind of came down. I did want to get into it, especially before next Tuesday, because this thing could run up over the weekend. Start actually up 6% after hours. We'll see. My purchase price on it's $5, and I only have 196 shares. Not a huge deal, but let's look at the other. So I bought into that, and then CCIV I sold. So I sold this for a gain. Doesn't really say the gain I made on. I made, let's let's see, what was 150 bucks I think on it. So CCIV, I'm still bullish on it, but this account again, I'm kind of swing trading stuff. So if I see reasons why I don't want to stay in it, typically validation, so turns into bearish territory, then I'll get out. But that doesn't mean I won't get back in on Tuesday when the market opens, because Monday's closed. But this one I maybe shouldn't have. Since this is a SPAC, it's highly speculative if they're going to merge with Lucid Air. If they do, it's going to be amazing, but if they don't, it's going to tank. And right here, this candle, it just tanked and halted right here. And my average cost on this thing was like $17, so I was almost close to just break even. Like, oh man, what in the world? Okay, yeah, this one I didn't make money on. I'm sorry, it's another one. But yeah, so it was about here. It opened back up and came up, and I was like, that's interesting. I didn't understand what was going on, because typically if it's bad news, it's going to keep going down. So it came back up, and I'm like, what in the world? And then it kind of started coming down again, and it came down here, and I thought I was going to halt again. So I actually sold about here. Came down, didn't halt, and then kind of rebounded, and then kind of sold back off a little bit. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe there's news on it now. No, there's not news. So I was thinking maybe the merger's not going to go through, it's canceled or whatever, and that was why it was halted going down. But I got out of it at any rate. I took a little loss on it, I think like $30 loss. It's no big deal. I was fine with that. And CPSH, this thing's been doing great for us. This is run up on the so ARK Invest is going to make a new ETF just purely on like space exploration or space stuff. So basically Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol SPCE, ran up. This one ran up. All these different space type stocks ran up. I think, yeah, this one is, what is this that one? Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, this one looks good. It could be kind of a bull flag. I feel like it's going to kind of consolidate, kind of settle down a little bit, and then maybe I'll get back into it, because it's, I mean, it's way high on the daily. If it shows more signs of bullishness, hopefully it doesn't run up and I just miss a crazy run this weekend. But I sold out of that one. This one's like 150 or something dollar profit. And again, I'm swing trading these on here, so no big deal. AMC, remember those AMC calls I bought yesterday on some good news? And I actually, hopefully I don't have a problem, but I actually sold them and made like 35 bucks on them because AMC ran up today. And so this was with unsettled funds, so they said it might be might trigger good trade fair warning or whatever with Webull. I did 2 of those today, so hopefully I'm not totally screwed by Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. It didn't do anything after that. I just said okay and then closed it. And I did that on this one and the other one. But yeah, I actually made a little money on that, which is really funny. I thought that was gonna expire worthless. So M&P had news about China tightening their restrictions on materials, rare earth. I was looking at M&P anyways. That's from Dead Inside also. He's super bullish on this. He's got a crazy portfolio. If I just look at the charts and the technicals on the daily, it's kind of bullish. Looks like it's trying to bounce off this 180-day moving average on the daily chart. But then they had this really bullish news about China restricting stuff, and so that would help M&P because this is domestic. So that's where this candle came in. I got a good idea on top ticket right here. Not a huge deal. I wanted to get exposure to this anyways. Got it here, came down, but now it's like after hours it's going back up. So we'll see where this one goes. And same thing with XPEV. This one is kind of a little fluky. I don't think I only put 500 into this one. This one, I guess they got news about their autonomous driving. Something about their, yeah, here it is. So unveiled autonomous driving. It didn't seem like very bullish news, but stock went up on it. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then I looked at the chart and it's like on XPEV 2, looks like it's been consolidating and kind of ready to run again. If you see this big run up, kind of melted down, and then now it's hitting this 180 moving average. So if it bounces off this as a support, it should have pretty good growth. I think the EV things is still kind of going on, at least for a bounce or swing trade rather. RSI is good. We'll see. I might be early on this because if you zoom in on the hourly, this is kind of a bear flag. So might be holding this for a little bit. We'll see. On the daily chart, this actually looks really good on the daily. Big green candle above the 9 moving average. And then kind of looks like it's bouncing off of that. But got into XPEV. That was kind of a last minute little deal. Maybe got a little risky. I don't know. But it was only 500. Not a huge deal for just shares. It's options. Spending 500. yeah, that's a lot more. Anyways, on this account, wow, we actually made a little money, $31 today. We were down some, but we made $31 in this account today, which is good because I definitely cut some losses today on it actually. So stoked on that. Our E-Trade up $43. So I'll show you what we did with this TLRY, actually up 95. Remember TLRY, I said I'm gonna maybe leg into it. I didn't want to do it so early, but at the same time, I was like, it might be a while. There might be bad news, who knows? This is bearish, looks like it's found a top. It's not super bearish because these aren't huge candles, huge red candles. I mean, it's kind of looks like it's consolidating, like it might keep running. However, I was like, I'm just gonna do it. So I locked in profits on this, on the whole trade. Let's see. Oh, okay. So on this call, we bought 2 of them. Just only gonna show one. Yeah, we bought 2 of them, so it was $90 or something initially for 2 calls. I just wanted to lock in that. This is a small account, so I can't take big $90 losses that often for only $2,000 account. So basically what I did was I sold the call. So here's my other call that we bought. So I had 2 of these. Here's the one I bought, here's another one I bought at the same time. They're both up 501% today. At one point they're up like 600%, which was sick. But anyways, looks like it was kind of settling down, maybe consolidating, whatever. In case it doesn't keep running up, I locked in profits and I sold this call. So by selling this call, I received $145 in credit. So I've already got that credit. So basically I've already made whatever the difference between those two, $50 between the 90 and the 140. So I've made $50 in this play already. So if TLRY goes to 0, I've already made $50. And then I have a lot of upside potential still. So a naked call, this is unlimited. This could, unlimited potential on the upside. This debit spread, which I made because I sold a call on the call that I bought. This one has a max gain of $800. So if TLRY goes to $30 or over $30 by the expiration, which is February 20, or is it February? Sometime 35 days, like February 16th, 17th, something like that. If it goes that high, then that'll be $800. And my naked call, the one I didn't sell a call on, will go to probably a lot higher. So, yeah, basically this thing needs to come up here by then. And at that point, the naked call will be worth a ton. And the debit spread that I made by selling the other call further out the money will be worth 800. So it's a win-win. It's kind of locking in profits on your way up, kind of hoping for further returns, but solidifying what the position you've already made. ACB, I didn't do it because it hasn't come up enough. Smith & Wesson came up a little bit, 37%. Twitter has come down because that's a put, so we made some on that. But yeah, this is where it sits as far as this week. We're up 95 today. I think this week we did pretty good on this account. Doesn't really give me weekly, does it? Month to date. 704. Not realized, but yeah, TLRY has been doing well for us. But yeah, that's it for me. This is the long-term account. Monday, the market's closed. We'll be back on Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend. Don't think about the market. Enjoy your family. We will see you on Tuesday. Make sure to sub up, like up, comment down, make your money, happy money. So stick around. Airbnb. This one's been good for us. This has been my biggest winner, I think, in 2020, stretching over into 2021. Hopefully XPEV, MP, CRNT, BNGO, and Winnebago plus 100% by Tuesday. Okay, peace out.